Promise 9. Besides Produce 101, the result of Idol School was also proven to be manipulated. There were at least 3 contestants who could make it to the debut in the name Promise 9, despite the lack of votes. At the same time, there were 3 contestants who were unjustly eliminated. And above them all, Lee Ha-yin was the one to be sorry the most. She received the most votes from the audiences at the final, and should have debuted as a center, but still got eliminated because the production team thought her concept didn't fit the group. After the scandal, all the parties involved were gradually sentenced. However, according to an article published on September 8th, CP Kim of Idol School admitted that they were still in the process of making an agreement with Ha-yin, which means up until now, she hasn't got the compensation she deserved. What pissed the netizens off the most is that Promise 9 is the only group that got to be active until now, when X1 and IZ*ONE had to disband for their vote-rigging scandal. Moreover, after being a part of Pleada's hype labels, Promise 9 is now on their way to success. On September 7th, they got their first cup on the show, with Talk and Talk, after defeating Eunbi's Door and Mireille's Splash. After 4 years since their debut in 2018, this is the first time they got a cup, but netizens weren't so happy with this. Netizens feel displeased that a group with a vote-rigging scandal is still active, and even receiving awards. They think the group shouldn't be too proud when the victims of the scandal have yet to receive their compensation they deserve, and that Promise 9 are just enjoying the sacrifices of others. Someone even commented that Promise 9 should disband, because groups with vote-rigging like X1 were even forced to disband as soon as the scandal broke out. Another division turned to criticize Pleadas Entertainment for recruiting Promise 9's girls. They believe it's ridiculous for this company to accept the girls because so many people are aware of the group as a fraud group. Obviously, they're still angry with the unfair results since Idol School. Normally, when a group took a long time to get their victory, like Brave Girls or You Kiss, netizens would applaud and encourage them. But Promise 9 is a totally different case. Momoland. It seems that Momoland is easily dragged into some personal scandals. The love story between Momoland's Hyebin and UNB's Marco has been a hot topic recently after these 2 idols were caught using matching stuff and checking in at the same destination. The company of the 2 already admitted that these rumors are correct. Even though nowadays idols dating isn't a severe problem anymore, this love story didn't get much approval. Fans didn't seem to be so happy with this, and thought Hyebin and Marco had been so neglectful with their fans' support, and that's why they have been so revealing about their love. Marco even got caught lying to his fans about his dating with Hyebin by his own fan site. According to some rumors, Marco has already moved in with Hyebin in her apartment, and often gives gifts from fans to her. Though many fans came to shield the couple, this scandal still left a bad image of Momoland in people's eyes. They believe that Momoland are not focusing on their career, and even told them to disband as soon as possible since they don't have any reason to stay in K-pop. IZ*ONE. There was no contract extension. IZ*ONE was disbanded as planned in April 2021. These girls debuted from a survival show called Produce 48 in 2018, and their contract lasted for only 2 years and 6 months. Before the contract ended, a rumor said that CJ, E&M, and some members already discussed the extension but didn't make it. Like other previous groups who got to debut from survival shows, IZ*ONE's disbandment was expected. Though a lot of fans felt sorry for their fate, some didn't have the same thought. Many netizens were gloating with this result, and said the group should have disbanded sooner. The reason why IZ*ONE received all these negative reactions is the vote-rigging scandal from Produce. Netizens thought some members should have given their current position to more desirable ones who were unfairly eliminated from the show. For example, Lee Ga-eun and Han Cho-won are 2 contestants who didn't get what they deserved. Therefore, lots of people were extremely happy when IZ*ONE couldn't continue as an idol group. However, there's also another part that wants IZ*ONE to disband because it will be better for the group in the future. The reason they give is that the group is only a temporary group, so their fanbase is not strong enough. In addition, when disbanding, the chance of success for each member is also greater. Blackpink. Things started when Blackpink released their single Ice Cream. At that time, Blackpink fandom was having their biggest fight ever. Ice Cream was made for the international market when Blackpink had a collaboration with Selena Gomez, and a lot of famous producers from Ariana Grande's team. Despite all the expectations, Ice Cream didn't satisfy their fans with a line distribution. Fans feel it is unfair for Rosé and Jisoo, since they did not receive many singing lines during this comeback. Jisoo got 12.3% and Rosé, even worse, got only 11.3% while she was the main vocalist of the group. Rosé and Jisoo's fans were so angry. Even their fanbase in China also threatened to take out the money if YG didn't change their working tactics. They also discovered that the screen time for Jennie and Lisa completely overwhelmed Jisoo and Rosé. And this made them unhappy and was unfair to Jisoo because she was the visual of the group. Meanwhile, Jennie and Lisa's solo fans were also having a severe fight. Jennie's fans said that their idol didn't get to rap in the song, and Lisa was pushed so much this time. Some of Jennie's Akies even suggested Lisa leave Blackpink and left a lot of hate comments on her Instagram posts. Even Lisa's solo fan suggested that she should leave the group to leave behind all that nonsense stress. Blackpink is a group that has more OnlyFans than the group's general fans. So after each comeback, there are many controversies surrounding the line distribution and screen time. This is the only K-pop group where OnlyFans have a big voice, especially fan stations in China. These fan stations have multiple times threatened to stop pouring money into supporting the group if their idols are not treated fairly. Obviously, there's nothing worse than the internal fandom quarreling with each other. According to an article published by Tin Asia on October 15th, Lovelyz is very likely to become the next victim falling for the 7-year curse, due to their recent unfavorable negotiation with Woollim Entertainment. As also stated by the outlet, Lovelyz was in the phase called disbandment preparation as of July this year. And though the official contract expiration date would be November 12, 2021, it was already said that only few members would renew their contracts with Woollim. Why so? They've been doing great, haven't they? Well, yes. Lovelyz are indeed doing great, with the number of physical album sales increased 3 times since debut. They've built a circle with many loyal, supportive fans. And most recently, they have also drastically raised public recognition through the appearance on Queendom and the individual promotions of each member. However, that doesn't seem to be enough for Woollim to treat the girls right, because despite the rising popularity, the investment that Lovelyz got only shrinks faster day by day. That also explains why netizens are concerned that Lovelyz will fall into the 7-year curse like many famous groups. Fans are actually expecting this to soon come true regarding the mistreatments and negligence of Woollim to Lovelyz. Even without the need to see solid statistical figures, you can still easily see how mistreated Lovelyz has been, considering the comeback timeline of the group. Their latest 7th promotion was in September 2020, and while the previous break between each comeback was around 5 to 6 months, the distance between the 6th and 7th was extended up to 1 year and 4 months. After that promotion, Lovelyz just had another 1 year and 2 months until contract expiration, and as many fans noticed, the company just flat out dungeoned them by releasing no updates about the members, leaving each girl confused and clueless about the schedules, and not even bothering to make basic congratulation posts for Lovelyz's achievements. What propelled the group's fate even clearer was the response of Jisoo on V-Live to questions of people regarding Lovelyz's status and their future plans. Here, she hinted the group had wasted so much time. They were always sorry to fans, but still got nowhere despite many attempts to fix it. However, it's still hard to tell what will happen next, because soon after that, Jisoo also posted an apology for saying words that can be easily misunderstood, and asked people to stop spreading false news before things went out of hand. So what is your opinion? Which disbandment reason do you find the most ridiculous? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.